Alright, cool. And we get a Generous Visitor. Excellent. So Generous Visitor, play here, Borrowed Time, trigger, and we are just gonna go ham here. Here, get rid of Borrowed Time, and then jam for 5. Alright. Hello, happy friends, and welcome back to the MTG Struggle Bus, where I struggle more playing Magic so you can struggle a whole lot less. We are at it again. This time, finally trying out Public Enemy #1, or maybe, I guess Black-White's up there, but Selesnya Enchantments. That's something that we're seeing all over the ladder because the deck is very powerful. So we are going to try one of the variations of it today. This is the one that is more low to the ground with the lower curve, as you can see where our curve stops at 3. But the purpose of this deck is essentially to capitalize on synergies of Generous Visitor and Kami of Transcience. Essentially, every time you play an enchantment, they dish out a +1/+1 counter to become huge beaters, get in there and crush your opponent quickly. A couple of key things about this one: we're running Michiko's Reign of Truth, which gives +1/+1 for each enchantment artifact you control, which is another way to kind of plus up and get double up and get big. We are running one of my favorite cards, Catilda, to give us a way of flying and lifelink, so a little bit of evasion and flying, as well as if they happen to kill her, we can cast her as an enchantment or Nora on like one of our key targets. I don't need to get too in-depth in the deck. You guys have seen it. But yeah, everything in the deck is either Spirit or Enchantment to get in there. We're not running Hallowed Haunting, and we're not running Kodama the West Tree, because this is, once again, going on the low to the ground side, where we're really just trying to capitalize on 1 and 2 drop threats, get big, and get in there as quickly as possible, ending the game in as early as turn 4 or 5, depending on what our opponent ends up doing. So yeah. That's it. Pretty self-explanatory deck. I don't have to. I know there's been a ton of videos on YouTube. You guys know what this is. Don't be surprised if I do another video in a couple of days about the bigger version of it, the more mid-rangey, which is probably going to end up being my preference, to be honest with you. But that means it's time for our shoutout section. So this goes to one of our big enchantment aficionados riding the struggle bus, Danny Fight. Thank you so much for your ongoing support, my friend. I really do appreciate you. You rock. And this enchantment video is for you. So without further ado, friends, let's find out if this Selesnya Enchantment deck lives up to the hype, shall we? Well, we have no all our 3s. This is pretty horrible, so we're gonna mulligan this one. And all right, there we go. There we go. Now we got some gas. Let's see here. Let's tuck the Let's take the wedding announcement here. I like keeping our lands. So, yeah, let's tuck the wedding announcement. And we'll do the usual curve out with the deck. Pretty straightforward. Fire and 1 drop. Alright, sounds good. So there's a good chance Visitor is not going to survive, but that's why we kept the... Ooh, that's a good one too. Land, play Visitor, send it back to the opponent. Rabid Battery coming in strong. Let's see. Could it be mono red potentially? Mono red. Ooh, I like that. I like that. Nice, 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 nice. So most likely gonna get dragoned, which is unfortunate. White seems good, just in case we do want to go Catilda on 3. No attacks. So let's see here. Yeah, I think we are just gonna go well, the problem with Catilda is playing counters. So that might be a consideration to mono red though. Mono red's gonna be interesting. I wonder if we just go... I think if we can resolve, or like Catilda can stick around, might be in decent shape because of the life gain. One for the equip, okay. Nice. They're getting in there. Checks out. No blocks. Alright, well, we could do that next. Well, shoot, I guess. Alright. I'm gonna lag one more turn. One more turn. Oh, Selesnya Aggro, and we haven't gotten a point of damage in. But next turn, we're gonna put counters everywhere. So let's see if they kill our Catilda or not. If they don't, I think we're in good shape, honestly. Because Catilda are probably gonna put everything on Catilda next turn. Yep. Killer. Fair enough. Nice. Nice. Can't get her back, unfortunately. Looks like they may have another kill spell. Pretty bad for us. Pretty bad. Not gonna get to do all the counters we thought, so maybe I was being a little too greedy there. Should have just started to train. But next turn we get to Visitor plus Restoration, which I think may get us wide enough. We'll see. We just need one land after this, and Catilda goes on the Transcience. Bam. Boom goes the dynamite, my friends. Right. I guess we just try to give everything counters. Because we know they have a fast spell, so something's gonna die. Something's gonna die. Next turn, we can try to put everything on Transcience and then just get in there. Go on defense here. Let's see if they make a dragon. They have a fast spell. No idea what the fast spell is. But we have our land. They see Catilda. Alright, cool. We're fine. We're good now.
I've never crashed a wedding like this before.
No kidding. Alright, I think we're fine.
Things up to a simmer.
Play with fire. Alright, we're good. It could have been one of many things, so I think it was fine to kind of spread things around. See, look at that. We're getting wrecked. Wrecked. 3, like it. They're gonna get to refill their hand, right? Let's see here. Thing is, we can kill the Ogre Helm, so we could deny them cart. Alright, play this. That's 1 cheaper. That's not gonna work. So let's discard. Get the visitor back. Go here. Go here. On you. Counter, counter. And then kill Chandra. And now we're perfectly alright if they attack and draw new cards, because I don't think there's anything the mono red can do against a 9/9 flying lifesteal. I could be wrong. Don't get me wrong. Could be wrong. I've been wrong before. Welcome to the Struggle Bus, friends. Where the Jedi is wrong. I feel like they're just pressured into... They missed the land to make a 5/5. I wonder if... No, they could have made a 5/5. That's right. They just played her. Another Helm. Give them all haste and charge in here. Seems legit. Yeah, that's correct. I can get behind that. They're just gonna... Okay, wait. Creatures you control gain haste until end of turn. I feel like they could have just plussed that. Am I wrong? Am I missing something? Because with the reconfigure, they have to sack the Helm. So they're gonna draw a bunch of cards here, right? I'm assuming. So play this, put a counter here. I guess that's it for us. What does this do again? Attacks and makes a spirit. That's right. That's right. Draw 3 more. I like how it resolves before you have to sack the other one. That one looks good. Nice. Nice. Ooh, I'm sorry, opponent. Yeah, this is just bad. This deck, preposterous. Trigger. Put the counter here at this point. Kinda gross. Kinda gross. I'm sorry, opponent. Oh, this deck is preposterous, man. Yeah, casual 1919 flying lifesteal, protection from vampires. Ouch. Alright, let's see here. Alright, this doesn't seem too bad. We have a curve. I think we can keep this one. It is kind of going a little heavy on the visitor, but I kind of feel like sometimes, you know, fortune favors the bold, right? We at least have a curve of like visitor into Machiko into Catilda. Or we could just go companion. I think I like... Is that better? I think so. I think I like that a little bit better. Draw, hit our lands. And then we can go Catilda, and then finally we have Circle Confinement plus Machiko. Black white. Okay, so verse could very easily be a thing. So board wipe, you say? Well, that's interesting. So how do we want to play around them potentially having the Doomscar, right? I guess we just Machiko. Doesn't matter. Let's get him for 6. And then let's find out. That way, if they do Doomscar us, we have Catilda followed up by Machiko. Alright. We'll have to sandbag the rest of it. And maybe I played her a little early. Maybe it should have been Catilda. Okay. Let's see here. Well, at least we can get in for some additional damage. Oh, no. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. My bad. Exile that. Just to kind of make sure we can keep pushing in damage and force our opponent to pull the trigger, right? We couldn't have killed them. No. Not with the timing of it. Now, I wonder if there was a reason to play Catilda there instead, because then, yeah, with the Doomscar, we get the creature that can get in there. Doomscar came down, so now let's go ahead and draw and then play Catilda. And now, man, now I actually wonder if there was some incentive to hold on the companion in case they have another board wipe. So they could verse our Catilda, which would be pretty bad for us. Oblivion, okay. They get a 1/1. Oh, I think we still got lethal though, thankfully. Right here, that should pump her by 1. Ooh, man, that was close. That was a close one, not gonna lie. Wow. Alright, 2 lands, but we're going first, and we have Transcience into Companion, into Machiko. I think we keep this one. Hopefully it plays out the way we want it to. Hopefully. Could end up being quite bad for us, my friends. Quite bad. Alright. Fading Hope could do some work. That looks like that's exactly what they have. So that does make our lack of lands extremely bad for us. Gotta hit our land drop though, so I think regardless we're gonna try to draw here. This is the Fading Hope we knew about. No surprise there. Looking for that land. Get away. Looking for that land. Get away. Yeah, that's fine. Here's the card. Ooh. Ooh boy. That's the bad one. It's a bad one there, guys. It's Still missing a land drop. Let's see. Man. Alright, whew, got there. That was close. Let's go with... Let's guarantee our next land drop. I like that. I mean, yeah, because we have 2 spells. Plasm, that works out. Get the land. We're gonna draw land anyways, but it's fine. So let's see here. Pitch. Dragon comes down. Solid. Good for our opponent. So it's here. Let's discard. Keep Catilda, keep Machiko. Pitch the wedding announcement. Get back that. And then let's borrow time. See if this resolves. Could have drawn 2 cards as well. But I don't really think we can leave Goldspan Dragon there. Okay, interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Another dragon. Okay, gotcha. Okay. We draw another land though. Alright, so this is actually isn't that bad thanks to Catilda. So let's Catilda. Does our opponent have another bounce? And they could play Machiko. This will trigger. They have something. Dragon Joy Disruption. Fair enough. Pretty strong. Pretty strong. That also sets it up to where Catilda. I mean, I guess Catilda can still block Goldspan. We have the mana to get it back, so they're digging. I like that. Next turn, we'll be able to Wedding Announcement plus Companion. Top though. Don't like that. Don't like that at all. Oh boy. This is going to be a tough one. So, probably go Announcement first. Or Tell. That's helpful, right? Yes, that is helpful. So here. Trigger. Then Announcement. Doggo. Draw. And get in there. Because whatever they got. Okay. So they need a win this turn. They can board wipe 2. They can board wipe. If it's burn down the house, we still keep our 2 biggest things. Deluge. They're digging. They're digging. Oh boy. Do we get to beat Is It when they had a solid start? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4 mana. We fall to 15. Our opponent is going to Cinderplasm. And I think that does it. Nicely done. Nicely done, opponent. Here and get in there. Whew! Alright. That was a lot closer than I wanted it to be. Oh, man. I guess technically we have our white. We go first. Yeah, let's try this. Like, the deck doesn't get ridiculous with this draw, but, you know, we can do some things, right? Missing another white source, though. Oh, the mirror. Interesting. Hello. And, of course, we draw our Catilda with no second white. So, let's... Ooh, this is going to be interesting. Another non-white card. Interesting. Oh, I guess I messed up. We could have done this to grab our plane, so that was bad sequencing on my part. Yeah, that was actually pretty bad, because we could have gone Machiko plus Catilda. So I messed up there. Yeah, let's get in there. See if they double block. I didn't think so. Alright, so next turn. Oh my goodness. Nice. Yeah, that's pretty good. They're green so far, so they're missing white as well. Decline to discard a card. Play this. I think we Catilda. I think we just Catilda and pass. Man, how awkward was it that I didn't play the truth last... Alright, so next turn we'll get to borrowed time. Something relevant. There's the white. Alright, their guy comes down. Nice, so we're taking quite a bit of damage here. Put the counter there, yep, we'll take it all. Okay, let's see what we can make happen this turn. So this is definitely, I think I want to leave this up. So white, this is going to be, we don't have any, she's a legendary, so this is actually 2 mana. So let's see, we can borrow time. One of these guys, I guess, or that. I think it's the lifesteal. I could be wrong. Machiko, and then I believe we could still fire this off. So she's big enough to block one of these if we just go here. I think we just do a ton and get in there. And then block here. Yeah, because we're gaining a preposterous amount of life. And we have this. Yeah, I feel good about this. Ooh, man, this is interesting. This is so interesting. Borrowed time. Yeah, alright, that checks out. So there goes our Catilda, I believe. Right? Yeah, we don't have... Alright, cool. So we do get to kill one of these. And I think as long as we get to kill one of these, we don't die, right? That's 11, 12, so we're at 5. And then we can Machiko or Michiko. No block. Wait, why can't... Oh, lack of legendary. Oh, smart. Smart. Let's see here. This gives us a dude. This gains us life. I think the bigger dude with vigilance is better. Let's draw a card. That's not what we wanted to see. And this is attacking or blocking. Alright, let's go this way. Make a dude. Oh, nice. Okay. So we can at least kill the wolf, and we have chump blockers. So this is interesting, man. This is an interesting game. They must have drawn that, because I feel like they would have fired... Oh, were they tapped out? Wedding announcement. I like it. Triggers. Could also block... Huh, alright. Interesting. Let's go ahead and kill that one. The flood is real, though, unfortunately. The flood is real, so I think our opponent may have the upper hand here. What are we looking for? If we attack, they block these two, we get in for 2. That really doesn't do anything, so we send it back. Okay. Solid, solid. Take the action. We'll look for a basic land, put it into play. Borrowed time. We'll probably deal with our portrait. So we have a chump block here. I mean, we can't knock it, right? Like they drew one removal spell more than us. We just never drew any of our guys that got bigger versus they did. Question is, do we chump block here? I think we do. Chump block. Let's see if we can get something. Okay, that helps. That helps. Let's get the biggest one out of the way. I guess actually that was a mistake. I probably should have taken out this one to attack for another chump blocker. So I should have thought about that for like just a scotch longer. Let's see what they top deck here. Gosh, that's pretty awkward. Honestly, preferred if they didn't top deck that. I mean, we got a removal spell, so I can't knock it. Alright, let's block. Alright, biggest top deck of the game. What do we get, guys? What do we get? That does not help us right now. Yeah, I think our opponent's got us. Let's see. We can only get back Companion. Yeah, our opponent having something that actually gets bigger versus us not, I think, made the difference. Sick. Nice. Yeah, now they're also gonna gain the life. Okay. Yeah, checks out. Is there any value to this? There is not. Alright, we're at 5, and I don't see us, like, at this point. Yeah, it's not gonna do it. Discard the land. Removal's not gonna work. Get back the Companion. Catilda, though. Okay. That, I don't know. I don't know if Catilda's gonna be enough. I think, like, we have a chump blocker, but they're gonna be gaining life. Actually, she may work, now that I think about it, because we can, like, double block to kill their naturalist, right? And then put Catilda on one of our dudes. Well, that was a pretty good top deck on their part. Yep, we, oh, man, yeah, our opponent just, they got it, for sure. Holy cow. We needed it, like, we were good jump blocking. They unfortunately, kind of went ham. Alright, so let's see. This is enough to kill that one, and lol. We have our Vestago. Pretty sure that kills us even with life gain. Oh, maybe not. Okay, alright. Of course, like, I mean, yeah, but they just gained a preposterous amount of life. Wait a minute. We need that to have charge. Alright, so hold up. Alright, so sure do I want to put it on this though. I guess are we attacking or are we not attacking? Like, this is actually not gonna be that big of a plus. Maybe it is here. I don't think she's gonna be big enough to deal with that, unfortunately. Yeah. Like, we can go here. 13. Yeah, that wouldn't have been enough. I think we're just done skis. The trample really did it for him. Oh my god, we're getting so wrecked. Oh, yeah, they holy cow, like legit. We got decimated. Like, no chance whatsoever. They outplayed us so well. Oh man, alright, on to the next one. We're on the draw. We have 3 lands, but none of our real payoffs here, so I think I'm going to mulligan. Alright, there we go. We can keep this one, and I guess we could follow our curve and tuck the companion. Would like to hold on to a removal spell, right? Commune, okay. Chances are this could be a mirror. Make borrowed time. I'm not sure if it makes borrowed time good or bad. Just because there may be hate on either side, right? Or they get borrowed time, our borrowed time. Showdown of the Skulls. Okay, interesting. Not thrilled about that. So they are Naya enchantments, maybe? See, they have Azusa. Fair. That gets them ahead. Twofold. So we'll go Wedding Announcement next turn. Would be surprised if our Kami stays. Oh wow, alright. Nice. That's pretty legit, not gonna lie. Actually, shoot. I should have just borrowed time their Skull. I didn't even think about that. I didn't even think about just borrow timing their Skull. That would have been actually significantly better. I messed up. Like, 100%. Hopefully they try to go ham on their Seeker, and then we can borrow time them. Okay. Well, I'm definitely good. Alright, cool. And we get a Generous Visitor. Excellent. So, Generous Visitor. Play here. Borrowed time. Trigger, and we are just going to go ham here. Here, get rid of borrowed time. And then jam for 5. Alright. Let's see if we can go wide here. They have access to 5, maybe 6 mana, so they could potentially build up borrowed time. That's going to take care of our Kami. Fair enough. Yep. Let's see if they have any additional follow-up plays. If they don't, I feel there's the 6th land. Yep, we'll take the 5. Interesting that they didn't do anything there. Well, let's do the thing, I guess. Exile. Oh, gosh darn it. Pump here. Exile that. Then play Machiko. Pump here. Counter there, plus there. Get in there. Alright. Our opponent's at 6. We get to draw a card. It is a land, though. Do they have a board wipe here? I mean, anything is possible, right? They didn't seem like the most creature heavy. Nothing for our opponent. We drew double land, though, unfortunately. Let's spread apart. And let's see. They fire this up. I think we're still safe, so let's go in there. Good game. Our opponent giving us the good game. Is it a trap or not? They're going to fire it up. We're going to go wide on them. They block and still take the 6. All right. Whew. All right, we got there. It was a close one. That was a close one. Well, we have a turn 1 into a turn 2 with some plays, so I think we keep this one. I think I could see some shenanigans going on. Question is, where are we going to put the... ooh, nice. Question is, where are we going to put the Rune of Sustenance, right? Probably gonna have to leave Shelter up for the rest of the game. Oh, they're going to kill it. They're going to exile it. Very well, my friend. We shall allow it because we have no choice. Going with Pest. Alright. So they want to make sure they kill everything. Fair enough. Let's draw a card. We got Borrowed Times. Alright. Borrowed times. Rune of Sustenance. We're going to go Sedgemoor Witch. Interesting. Well, let's see. So they could... They exiled. Let's just go ahead and kill her. Yep. Take the action. Exile her. Get in there. Now they have to at least take 1 turn to make their dudes and then exile our borrowed time. And creatures. Alright. So at least we can leave up Shelter next turn over... Okay. Checks out, checks out. I like where they're going. I like where they're going with this. Man, I guess we just try to draw a card here. Pause on 1. What is that? Oh, Village Rights. Gotcha. Well, I want to do that, but we're gonna have to wait till next turn. No attacks, hold. So they Village Rights. Interesting. Did not anticipate Rotten Reunion. Okay. It's some interesting tech. Some interesting tech. Gonna have to leave up Shelter here. Hopefully we can grab the right... they're targeting our borrowed time. Well, they have 2 of them. That is unfortunate. That is very unfortunate that they have 2 of them. Not much we can do about that. And they're gonna pass this turn. Opponent's got their head in the game, that's for sure. And now, no point in using... Alright. Fair, I guess we're on the aggro plan at this point now. The way our opponent played it out, it really doesn't give us a good window, unfortunately. So... how big does it... I don't think it gets that big, unfortunately. Oh, 4's... Is that good enough to get in there? I think this could be a bad attack. Alright, cool. That's not bad. Alright, that's fine. They're hell-bent, right? So, I think we're okay. In the meantime, this is going to be interesting. So, let's see. They're going to sit on the Rotten, for sure. They're going to try to get rid of that. Yep, that is fine. It works out well for them. Yeah, definitely getting their values worth. I have 2 creature lands as well. It's almost like they know we have the Shelter. It's really interesting. Okay. So need to see some of our payoffs at some point. If not, we're going to be in quite a bit of trouble here. Kind of flooding a little bit. That's not great. Flooding is not great, my friends. And this for no real value, but we do got to get something going. And... yeah, they just have the other exile effect, so I guess we just gotta hold here. Let them exile it. They, yeah, just hold. Yep, get all your stuff going. Nice. I guess we're just Dunskies here. Unless we drop deck one of our really strong cards. Yeah, smart opponent too. They're just kind of sandbagging here. Is that lethal? 4, 8, 10. Yeah, shoot. Wow, that is lethal. Never disregard. Yeah, they got us. Holy cow. They did great. Alright, friends, that is the deck. And, yeah, I mean, you can get underneath a lot of strategies, but I think right now, since this is kind of like public enemy #1 in the meta, feel like, oh, let me see, actually, most of the stuff is pretty cheap and interchangeable, right? Yeah, you know what? Yeah, all right. This is. I think this deck's a 4 out of 5. I think this deck's a 4 out of 5. It's fairly inexpensive, right? I think, like Wedding Announcement is rare that can go in any deck. I think Restoration of Iganjo can go in any deck. The Transcience and the Catilda are the more specific ones, I feel like, and the rest are uncommons, and the lands are pretty generic. So yeah, I think you can climb with this one. So I'll give it a 4 out of 5. I do feel like maybe that 4 sources of protection actually isn't good enough. There were just some of the games where, if they got a good hit on our visitor or our Kami of Transcience, we weren't really able to kind of push that damage, or even Catilda. So I do think, yeah, I do feel like I might want to bump up to even 5 or 6 in the deck, right? Maybe cut like a wedding announcement or something. I'm not sure, but or actually, I guess runes. The runes kind of felt pretty medium or lackluster. So maybe you cut the runes to go to more safekeeping. I think would make me feel a little bit better about things. Maybe even a snakeskin veil just for potentially the counter. So, but yeah, I think this deck's a 4 out of 5. It's fun. It's cool to like kind of build up something. Man, sometimes it gets a little sketchy though when they get that one thing. But I like it. I think the deck was a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it. There's a reason why it's public enemy #1 right now. It's very powerful. Don't be surprised if in a couple of days I try the other variant of the enchantment deck, the slightly bigger version, right? That uses one of my favorite cards, and probably yours according to my analytics, but the Hallowed Haunting and Kodama the West Tree, which is a card that I enjoy. But I wanted to try one side of the spectrum, and then we'll try the other side, and kind of you guys can see them both and see which one works for you. But alright friends, that's going to do it for me. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the video. Until next time, as always, happy gaming.